out here.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Plumlee. Outside Conley. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. And here's Minnesota now. This game against Los Angeles here. Their first look at the Clippers. Inside. Here's McDaniels. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Mann.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Oh, didn't think that was going in. George has got 5. Grant coming off All-Star weekend. Some teams seem to have renewed focus.
You know, the break is really an opportunity to press the reset button. Take a breath. You know, just get some rest. And, of course, analyze what you've done well and maybe what you haven't. And make the necessary adjustments moving forward.
And the Clippers with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. And it's in there.
It's impressive how Harden makes room inside. He finds a way to navigate the shots.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Leonard, good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And Minnesota calls time here. Both teams changing it up here. The Timberwolves trail. You know, when the Clippers first moved to LA, people assumed they'd be second fiddle to the Lakers. Not necessarily the case.
Well, BA, to be honest with you, they were for a long time. And then they moved into this building. There was a bit of a shift, and the Clippers started dominating the regular season. They don't have the championship, but I'll tell you what, powerful owner, a couple star players, that'll flip the faithful around for you.
Now here's Edwards. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Rejected by Westbrook.
And Russell just bringing it right now on defense.
First personal foul.
When you think about Paul George, still regarded as an elite two-way player, Brent.
Yeah, you get that dynamic play on the offensive end where he's capable of 35 points any given night, but defensively shutting down a team's perimeter all-star, that is rarefied air for a star player in this league.
There's Tice with a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
To the middle. Here's Towns. Over Tice. The shot by Towns, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Westbrook. George outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
And he drops a first. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
And that one's good.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Up top, Powell. He had 9 points in his last time out. And the jam by George.
building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Personal foul.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
For 3, Westbrook. Anderson pulls it down. The kick out to Morris. To the inside. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
Morris with it. He's picked up by Westbrook.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Tucker brings a double team. Here's Edwards. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
No good on that one. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. First free throw is good. You know, Grant, what's interesting about the Clippers, they play solid defense, even though they're not overly disruptive.
Well, B.A., think about this. So many veterans, they know how to position themselves. They know where the help is coming from, too. And, of course, they know when to pick their spots.
Pass to Reed. Outside, Anderson. Reed with it. Picked up by Plumlee. Here's Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. And here's Edwards. Reed for 3. The shot off that time. Here's George. Now here's Plumlee. Kicks it to George. Gets the 3 to fall. George has got 13.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And Minnesota calls time here. A new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Leonard, a threat from deep.
What a nice attribute to have with your wing player being able to operate and control the offense. That's what PG can do.
Pass to Towns. Now here's Conley. The rebound by Mann.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high-percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Goes up on the wing. McDaniels can't hit.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Three-pointer, Harden. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Harden's got 7.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Back to Westbrook. Six to shoot. Pass to Tice. The 3-ball. Harden can't hit. And Towns has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 7. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
For 3, Powell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns down low. Crafty move. And the layup is good. Give him 8.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Clippers ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Deflected! And now the T-Wolves on the break. And it's powered home by Towns.
And just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
Leonard for 3. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. The Timberwolves trail. Towns outside. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Outside Harden. Pass to George. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. George has got 16 points now.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Back to Edwards. Poke loose. Back to Conley. Here's the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Plumlee a screen. And Conley grabs the miss.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. It's McDaniels on the wing. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Clippers in the lead. Those 2014 NBA Finals featured tons of Hall of Famers. Tim Duncan, LeBron, D. Wade.
And maybe the guy who was unintroduced but now introduced as one in Kawhi Leonard. Man, he just stole the show, winning the series MVP. Did an unreal job on LeBron defensively. Shot 58% from 3. What an all-time two-way performance, BA.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Foul Clippers. Terrence Mann. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. McDaniels a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And he slams it in one-handed.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And so it's Minnesota with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 11 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Minnesota with a rebound. Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Back to Alexander Walker. Outside Edwards. Reed sets a screen. Tice with the defensive effort. The Clippers trail. George for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And George has been assertive in this one, shouldering the load offensively.
Here's Edwards. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Timeout called, the Clippers.
Clippers take a timeout.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And the Clippers call time here. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace.
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Gobert with the double. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Mike Conley.
Second team foul.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Conley. He has 6. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. "20 seconds left in the third. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Now Harden. 9 points in the game. Throws it up high. Can't lay it in off the lob. Some impressive scoring and still a quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter.
47.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Conley. Up again. Oh, Gobert! Right there on the putback.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Westbrook. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Westbrook's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Tice. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert with it. Here's Anderson. Down low. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Minnesota calls time here. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead.
Timberwolves timeout.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. To the paint. Oh, George with a steal. Harden with it. He's picked up by Conley.
And remember, James Harden is usually a front runner in the league in assists. He has great vision.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clipper, you.
Here's Conley. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. To the left side wing. Just 2 to shoot. Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Tice outside. The 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Conley. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Pass to George. Outside Harden. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Timberwolves substitution.
Outside Harden.
Number 9, Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
George scanning the floor. Back to Harden. Clock at 4. And George with the jam.
Paul George stepping up big time.
The Timberwolves trail. And here's Edwards. There's the drive. Towns outside. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Towns on a screen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. George with it. And he drives in. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
What's the pick used for? It's used for separation. And Paul George got it there.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Outside Harden. There's Tice with a 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Count it!
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Towns on a screen. 4-3. The shot by Conley. No good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Second violation.
And they call the 8-second violation.